Alright guys, this will be a basic tutorial on the beginnings of how to improve, how to become better at the game. This episode will be focused entirely on starting in a place, learning a route and learning the spawn points. As you can see the gameplay in the background, I played this game earlier and you see, lesson number 1, find a place, keep going to that place, keep learning that place. This is not one of those, this is the best place in the game. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work like that. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different play style. As you can see, I'm going from building to building, knowing where the chests are, looting the chests, not caring about anything else. We will get to the combat. We will get to what weapons you should maybe gravitate towards, and we'll get into the more, like, quote-unquote, best way to handle things when we've learned a bit more of the game. These, videos will be every other day, I think. Every other day, I think that it's probably a good thing rather than do it every day. It is a basic beginner guide of where to go. So as you can see, I am going through the buildings. I'm doing chest to chest. We're just going around looting. We're learning a place that we've chosen starting consistently. When I first started playing this game, I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't really a BR player. Looting the chests, keeping an eye on anyone who's around me. It's what you should do. If you're beginning to any type of BR game, or even just to begin to Realm Royale, first thing you should do is just acclimatise to one place. Just stay there, learn that place, learn the ins and outs of that place, so that way when you do need to go and heal, when you do need to fight someone, you know the best situation, the best place to put yourself as an advantage. As you can see, the route I'm going to take, I go from Cold Mist to Valley because I know and I've learned that route. I've meticulously been to Cold Mist 1,000 bloody times, so I know the route by heart. If someone attacks me from the right, I go behind this rock. Someone attacks me from the left, I go behind that tree. I know the peak spots, I know the fight spots, and I know the best spots to put myself as an advantage. Don't forge in Cold Mist because, well, I haven't got enough charges, so is there any point? Yeah, I could make a piece of armor. You don't really want... I think its abilities are a bit more important. You want to get an advantage. So again, going from building to building, I've learned the places, and as a beginner you should be doing this. You should be going to a place, feel comfortable with that place, whether that be Jade, whether that be Guntown, whether that be Cold Mist, whether that be Valley. Build a muscle memory. You can't build muscle memory if you're not trying to learn. You need to practice learning parts at a time, i.e. practice shooting with certain guns, practice going to certain places, practice all this. It's like communication, really. You need to practice how to communicate. Like YouTube videos, I'm still learning how to communicate properly. I talk way too fast sometimes. As you can see, I am going around loot. That's all you're doing, is you just learn, just practice, learn where the chests are, see what the best route is for you, find a route. This video will be short, there isn't a lot to be said. You just need to go to a place and learn that place. Learn as much as you can. That's the best advice I can give you. When I first started playing this, I was getting infuriated. I was just losing fights constantly. I didn't know where chests were. I didn't know the best route to take towards a chest, and that was a massive disadvantage. But since I've started focusing on just practicing the basics, practicing where to go, I found that when I'm fighting people, I know where to fall back to. I know the safest place to go to if I'm at a disadvantage of a situation, because I've practiced those places, and that's the best advice I can give you. And yeah, you might say, well, who are you to give me this advice? Well, I'm just a player who learned this way, and maybe you're the same type of player to learn the same way I did. I'm not a pro, got to Diamond 2, if that's even anything special, but I don't think it is. This is how I learn the game. This is how I learn to play games. I learn and focus heavily on one part, and then I learn another part, and eventually, after you've learned the place, and you've learned how to use weapons, and you've learned how to play that class, and you've learned how to aim, and you've learned the best sensitivity for yourself, all those things all together, and you've built that muscle memory. They all work together. You don't need to do extra work. You've done exactly what you've worked towards, and then yeah, you can, maybe if this game hit an esport, you could be like, well, I've learned all this, now to take it to the next level, now to just play the game and practice every single little thing. That's what this series will be about. It's a beginner's guide into improving. It's a beginner's guide into learning the basics and the fundamentals of a BR game. There are people saying this is the best place to land. Why is that the best place to land? Everyone's different. You have your own preferences. If I said to you the crossbow is the best gun in the game, you'd probably ask me, well, why do you say that then? Well, I can say, well, it fires fast and it does good damage. Well, so does any gun in the right situation. You should never take someone saying it's the best place. Yeah, it might be the best place for them. Might be the best place for them completely. You know what I mean? That's why in the background you can see I forged. I went to the forge because I knew I could, and that's just basically what you need to do. Acclimatise yourself to a place, learn where the forge is, learn what the icons on the minimap mean, and build your gameplay from there. So in the next video we'll learn about sensitivity or aiming or mapping the keys out to the way you like them. Like I have the things on my thumb keys. I have the buttons. I don't even have a 1 on my first weapon, so it auto equips to there to guide to increasing on the fundamentals and increasing on the basics. How I learned, and it's how I learn in any game I play. Pretty much. That's the best. That's the most of this video really. Take what you want from it. The best advice I can give you: pick a place, learn the place by heart, learn everything you can mechanics wise, learn mechanics, where abilities, how far they'll go, shooting in that one place, gravitate. And yeah, you might say, well, the circle doesn't go there. Do you really think the circle in this game's good? It's not. It literally doesn't do anything. And now we're winding down. We've got 30 seconds to go, so I hope you have enjoyed the video. I've been Will, you've been the viewer, and as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.